The last time I made a Strongest in Teen Wolf video was back in late January on the one and only No Gitsune, aka Void Styles. Today, I tackle the strongest form of Derek Hale we've seen ever in the series history prior to Teen Wolf the movie. Evolved Derek Hale, the form Derek achieved when he lost his powers in Season 4 and thought he was about to die, but ended up losing them in order to complete his evolution process into reaching his true potential. How strong is Evolved Derek? Find out right after this. Now, some of you may be saying Derek was an alpha before he was on Evolved Werewolf, so shouldn't he be stronger as an alpha? And to that, you make a pretty good argument for, and I'll cover him in a different video. But for now, we're just going to talk about Derek in Season 4's finale, Smoke and Mirrors, and talk about the small scenes that we actually do get to see him perform some feats. Derek Hale in Season 6 will not be discussed or talked about because he doesn't really have any great showings of feats during that season, or barely if any at all. As mentioned before, I will be using the episode Smoke and Mirrors, aka the Teen Wolf Season 4 finale, as a reference point for the feats and statements made in this video. I will also be referring to Teen Wolf News' Werewolf Not Monster video as another reference point to back up my statements as well. At the end of Season 4, Episode 12, Smoke and Mirrors, Derek was killed by way of being stabbed multiple times by a berserker, and he remained dead for a few minutes until he came back to life in his wolf form and attacked Kate. To gauge where Derek lands in terms of just how strong he is, we're going to use his feat of nearly killing Kate and mortally wounding her in his wolf form and ripping the berserker mask and killing a berserker. As stated in Teen Wolf News' wonderful werewolf transformation guide video titled Werewolf is Better Than Monster on Teen Wolf, I highly recommend you guys check it out, as I think it's one of his strongest videos on his channel. Big gigantic beast werewolves are completely out of control, like Season 1 Peter and Sebastian Valet in Season 5, and being an evolved werewolf is much better, such as Talia Hale, Derek Hale, and Laura Hale respectively, with the exception of the extremely powerful Beast of Zebudan, who was stated by the creator himself, Jeff Davis, to be the strongest werewolf in the series, and the strongest that we've seen even after the series is over. Evolved werewolves are the second strongest forms of werewolves we have seen in the series thus far, and are the types of werewolves you want to achieve. Derek went from being a pretty above average beta werewolf in Seasons 1 and 3B and a decent alpha in Seasons 2 and 3A to being one of the strongest werewolves in the entire series within just a single episode. In that same episode, his power surpassed that of even true alpha Scott, and I'll provide a scene as to why I made that claim. In the scene where Scott is trying to break free from the berserker mask, you can clearly see that he needs outside influence and help in order to help free himself and struggle to crack open the mask and break free. Meanwhile, literally after Derek transformed back into a human, a berserker tried to attack Derek, and Derek grabbed the mask and destroyed it in literally 4 seconds. I kid you not. I kept track of how many seconds I took on screen while rewatching the clip. Also, in the previous episode, Kate attacked Scott and they had a fair one-on-one despite being ambushed. And for those of you who will jump to Scott wasn't fully transformed, I already made my case for why that point doesn't stand in my Strongest in Teen Wolf Scott McCall video. You guys can go check that video out as well after this video ends. And she was able to beat him fair and square while Kira was preoccupied with the berserker Kate brought alongside her. Meanwhile, Kate, who was confused at Derek's new transformation at first, was nearly mauled to death and jobbed out so quick she looked like Sanosuke from the anime Kenshin, laying flat on her ass looking up at the lights, literally as when she was boasting before. She was going up against the Calaveras, Brayden, Derek was already dead, and then when Derek showed up and proceeded to absolutely destroy her, she then proceeded to crawl away in agonizing pain after being attacked by Derek for just a little bit. Overall, Derek's power is shown to be quite inconsistent though, as in Season 6, the writer's room continued their trend of not knowing how to properly power scale and had Derek jobbing out to stupid stuff such as visions of Jennifer Blake by way of the Anukate, someone who should not have that much of an impact on him as he barely knew her, and struggling against literal fodder. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys leave a like, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications as always so that you never miss a future upload from me. We are nearly 100 subscribers away from hitting halfway to 10,000 subs at 5,000 subscribers. So if you guys can help us reach that goal, that would be greatly appreciated. But without further ado, I'm Jades Corner. Make sure you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace, love, and positivity as always, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Deuces. Have a great rest of your day or night whenever you're watching this.